Everybody, what's up? What's up? What's going on? We hope that you are doing good out there today. We want to welcome you to the Sweet Somethings podcast. Here to- And my name is Joffrey, and I'm your host, man. Hope that you guys are doing good out there today. I know that we've been discussing some things in regards to, getting some other things up and running, like the drops episode. We did 2023 February recap, and that was actually the most listened to episode that I had that year. I wonder what will be this year. So for that, I think I did the two with myself, and then the rest of the year, the rest of the months throughout the year, I did here this month rather brought, man, and we're just thankful today just to be here at Launch Radio. We want to shout them out, and we're grateful for them. Well, let's jump right in. So the format, for those who don't know, we usually talk about, hey, what is it okay to do? You may have learned this month, came into a new understanding that it's okay to do this. We talk about a current event that may have happened. We discuss that. We also talk about some highs and some lows that we experienced throughout the month, and then some monthly themes, some things that have been reoccurring that I have had to wrestle with, and we hope that, hey, maybe if you took some time to assess your month, assess where you're at, it'll help you become and be the best, the next best you, you know what I'm saying? So you're just not on that conveyor belt of life, and you're just continuing to go and go and go. But things are actually flowing as you're assessing and you're being intentional about it. So let's just jump right into the it's okay. This month, man, I learned that it's okay to you. It's okay to you. It's okay to just flow you and just be yourself, and be okay with that. Be good with being you. I think a lot of us aren't good with that. We are always thinking about how other people are receiving us, and I mean, hey, perception is a big thing, but we can't let it govern us, and we can't let it take control of how we flow. Be okay with navigating life with you being first, not necessarily in a selfish way, but to always consider yourself. I was somebody who really was a hardcore people pleaser. Bad. But I began to realize that you can't really show up for others. You can't really do anything if you're not really there for yourself. And some of that comes with an understanding of knowing you're special. That the Creator has brought you into this world to do awesome things. And whether or not you do anything, just to be here is a special thing in and of itself, right? So just to really flow you and be comfortable with you. And I think one of the things that can begin to happen is just looking at yourself and being okay with sitting with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like sitting with yourself, being okay in the silence and in the alone time, with you. Be comfortable with getting to know you. What if no one, says anything about you, or how dope you are, or how, what if you're never acknowledged? Can you acknowledge yourself? Just knowing that the one who has brought you into this world acknowledges you and loves you and cares about you, and that's enough. So we also have to begin to look at ourselves that way, and then it'll help us to know that it's okay to flow you. It's okay to you and to just be you and be comfortable with that. And a lot of that was reoccurring for me this month, and I realized that it took me a while to kind of get there, and I'm still getting there. A lot of it had to do with maybe some of my upbringing. If sometimes if that value isn't placed on you, then you're not going to be okay with you. And you have to really tap in to the Creator to really bring you to that place, and that understanding. And I realized that this month it's okay to you. So I hope that you can do the same as you're navigating different spaces, and as you're living life. It's okay to you, right? So take some time to sit with yourself, this month. Take some time to just be alone with you, whether it be a park, whether it be watching a TV show, journaling, just chilling with you. Talk to yourself. You're not crazy if you talk to yourself. But talk to yourself. Make sure no one's around. Because, well, who cares? Who cares? Yeah, but just talk to yourself, man. And get to know you. Like, do you even know yourself? Right? Do you know yourself? So that was what I gained this month for the It's Okay. Like, man, it's okay for me to be me. And however you receive that, that's on you. There are people who are going to receive you, love you, and flow you, and there are some who won't. And I think you just got to gravitate and go towards the ones who do. And we'll talk about that a little bit later. So yeah, so that was that. So for our current event this month, man, there was a lot happening this month. February, it's Black History Month. Google gave us a doodle. They gave us that one doodle of James Baldwin. Man, dope author. I love James Baldwin. Fire next time, and many other things, man. I read this book by Eddie Glaude called Begin Again. He's talking about James Baldwin and stuff like that. James Baldwin was someone who was just ahead of his time. But anyway, Google gives us that one doodle, and I don't think they gave another one throughout the month. But February is just a tricky month. There's so many things happening, man. I'm Trini, so there's Carnival. Hey. It's in me. So, and then you got that happening, and then you have like the NBA All-Star Game. You have the NFL Super Bowl, the Pro Bowl. You have Daytona 500. It's like, you have happening. Like, was like wearing like they were like Anglo wearing a like a fro, and also like kente clothing, and it was just interesting, and other people were sharing about how that that they don't really learn things in the school and stuff like that about it. But an event that really rocked me was, man, one of my good friends, man, he sent me a message on the phone, man, or he called me and he told me of something. He said, "Did you see the news?" And I said, "No, I didn't see the news yet." Or I didn't really watch TV like that. And he's like, "Yeah, man, the situation happened in Pennsylvania. A family died. It was a family died. A family member killed a family, right? And then decided to kill themselves." And then he goes on to tell me that this was his sister. So his sister, right? The sister's husband, brother, right? Killed them, that family. And I was like, man, this is my boy. Like, this is something that's on the news. I've seen it. And this is my brother here, that's going through this situation of losing his sister, his brother-in-law, and their 3 children, 5. And then that's like, wow. Like, that just really rocked me, to have somebody that close to me just be going through that, And I'm like, man, what do you sometimes say in these situations? And I'm about to bring you on, Austin. And it gets a little crazy. And I think that sometimes, man, we just have to be so willing to just listen. I learned that, just to like listen to what just somebody's experiencing, and just really be there. Sometimes you never know why somebody's calling you, especially for those people that you're really tight with. You have those people in life that you're really, really tight with, but you don't talk often. Like, you don't talk like every day or every week, but you are like tight with them. If you talk to them a couple months later, you pick up, bam. So when those people call you, especially, you really want to pick up, because you never know. So my condolences, my love just goes out to my brother. It was just navigating that situation. It must be really tough, definitely for his family, and he's been experiencing just a lot, these last couple of months. And I'm keeping him in my thoughts and prayers, you know. So yeah, man, when someone's just going through something, man, I just learned just to step in and step beside them, and